Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Haley again. If y'all can tell, I kind of just took a shower, so don't mind the hair because I just took a shower, so just don't mind the hair. Well, today's video is going to be very interesting because I've been researching it, I've been looking over it, and I'm going to discuss this case. Like I said, if you want to know more about this particular case, then go to BuzzFeed Unsolved, subscribe to them, and watch that video because they also have a video on this case. So just if you want to know every single detail, then go to BuzzFeed Unsolved and then search up this case. As you can see by the title of this video, we're going to be talking about the Black Dahlia case. Well, this case, I gotta say, this case was really disturbing, creepy, and just don't even know what happened. Now, let's just... Man, I don't even have the words to say it. But okay, let's just get into this case. And before I get into this case, remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified about my latest videos and content. And comment what you guys think about this case, who could have done it, because I'm going to be talking about a couple of suspects. Okay, let's get into this case. Well, this dates back in like in the 1940s. In the 1940s, this happened around 1940s. The Black Dahlia, aka her actual name is called Elizabeth Short. She was a girl who wanted to become she was a girl in Los Angeles wanting to become a great actress in Hollywood. Like, she wanted to become an actress. This place in Los Angeles. Well, she was supposed to meet her sister while visiting Boston in the afternoon. But allegedly she apparently Robert Red, he's a 25-year-old salesman that Elizabeth has been dating. He's a 25-year-old salesman that Elizabeth has been dating. Well, apparently he went to the Biltmore Hotel. If y'all guys know about the Biltmore Hotel, then y'all know it's a haunted place, supposedly, especially with the Black Dahlia case. He went to the Biltmore Hotel and he was supposed to meet Elizabeth there, but she didn't show up. Now here's the discovery. And guys, if you find this, I'm not going to use that many because I'm not going to describe, because it's like I said, it's a disturbing case. And like I said, if you want to, you can go on BuzzFeed Unsolved and check it out. On the morning of January 15th, 1947, hold on, let me move this calendar because I can't literally see. On the morning of January 15th, 1957, Short's body was found into pieces on like this vacant lot on the west side of South Northern Avenue. Now, this was in Los Angeles. This was in the 1940s. And, this just is really disturbing. That's all I'm going to say. I'll say that the way her body looked, her dead body looked, it looked like someone in the medical field literally did it to her. Like, someone who had medical experience could have done it to her, because I don't think anyone without any medical experience could have done this to her, because the way her body looked, it looked like this person had some type of medical experience. Because I'm not going to get too deep into how her body was described, because like I said, y'all can go to BuzzFeed Unsolved and check it out if you want to know more details, or y'all can just look look it up because online and search for images, but I'll warn you, the images are very disturbing and stuff. So yeah, her body was found, and well, I'm going to get into the investigation now. The investigation, so her body was found, it was into pieces. It looked like there was a lot of, I'll say she was mutilated. She was basically mutilated, basically. She was basically into pieces, mutilation. She was basically like that. Now on January, this is weird. On January 24th, a suspicious envelope was actually discovered by the U.S. Postal Service worker. And it had been addressed to the Los Angeles Examiner and other Los Angeles papers, and there were words on it that had been totally cut off, and here's what it said. It said, here is, end quote, here is Dahlia's belongings, led to follow, and there was this packet that had been carefully cleaned with gasoline, similarly to Short's body, which led, okay, and this is weird, which led to the police to suspect that this particular packet had been sent from the killer. Now, if you just listen what I said, my guess is it probably was sent by the killer. Now what I'm about to say about this is that, like, by the spring of okay, so I'm going to skip some parts because, like I said, I'm not going to make this a whole long video. And that's why I'm saying go to BuzzFeed Unsolved if you want to know more details and stuff. But by the spring of 1947, Short's murder had become a cold case with a few leads. Like, they couldn't figure out who done it. Like, and this leading detective whose name was Sergeant I'm just going to say Sergeant Brown because I can't say the other words, but Sergeant Brown, he actually blamed the press for compromising the investigation through reporters probing of details and unverified reporting. Now, what I'm about to talk about is the suspects and confessions. Like, this Lily, this is, like, disturbing. Like, this is really, really disturbing. This is seriously disturbing. Now, apparently a call came in. There was this call that came in, and, this is actually disturbing. So apparently they got this call that I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to give any details. They got this call possibly being by the killer himself. Like, this could have been a killer himself. Now I'm going to talk about the suspects. Like, I'm literally going to talk about the suspects and stuff. Like, this is insane. So this is the suspects and confessions, and y'all, this is the main thing I'm going to talk about this video. Now, in 2003, man, this is going to be hard to say. Ralph Asdale, one of the original detectives on the case, told the Times that he believed he had interviewed Short's killer. He actually went and interviewed Short's killer, who was supposedly Short's killer. And this is something like, so, and there's more suspects in the suspect list. Now I'm going to get to suspect list. There was this one with medical experience. This is, oh man. This is the most prime suspect I can think of there's other suspects, but I'm just going to talk about this one suspect. This suspect seems like the biggest. I mean, the biggest, because just wait and see. Well, apparently police came and made a guy named Churchill Hodel Jr. a suspect after the 1947 murder of Elizabeth Short, aka the Black Dahlia. Well, here's the weird thing. He was never actually formally charged with a crime, but came as a suspect after his death, when he was accused by his son. He was actually accused by his son that he killed Elizabeth Short. Now, and here's the thing, this guy, I mean, he actually had medical experience. He actually had medical experience. Like, was the main guy that had medical experience. In a way, the Black Dahlia's body was looked at, and how it looked like someone had to have medical experience. If y'all go see the pictures and watch BuzzFeed Unsolved on that video, y'all agree with me. Now, George, he was definitely like a medical person, my guess. He was an American physician. He was literally an American physician. But he was literally, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. He was literally basically a doctor, basically. So he was in some sort of doctor. He was in the medical field. He was literally in the medical field. Now let's get into the theories of why I think actually happened. Obviously, she was murdered, because the way Elizabeth Short's body was found and how it looked, it easily looked like someone killed her, because I don't think she would have. So the only theory is that she was actually murdered by Troy Hodel Jr. I mean, that's all I'm going to say. He may not be the killer. It may be someone else with medical experience, but he seems like the only suspect with medical experience, because like I said, he's an American physician. He works in the medical field. Like, I don't know how else to put it, but he looks like to be the prime suspect. Like, I don't know. He looks like to be the prime suspect. And he was born in October 10th, 1907, and he was actually raised in Los Angeles. And here's a weird part, and y'all may agree that he could possibly kill the Black Dahlia. He was well educated and highly intelligent. And, so, like, especially since he's highly educated, like, the way Elizabeth's body was looked, and I just explained to you, he was a highly educated and highly intelligent person. Like, that seems like the type of person to know what to do to someone. Like how Elizabeth Short's body was found. How her body was found, it looked like it had to be someone in the medical field. Like, but he's never been, and what I find weird about this is because I guess they didn't have enough evidence or anything like that, so they could never figure out who the killer was. So this still remains a cold case. Like, this literally stays a cold case. Like, and guys, I'm sorry for the moments I couldn't speak in this video, because, like, this is a really disturbing case. I mean, this is really disturbing case, but... And the reason why I'm not getting into more detail about the whole thing is because it's really disturbing, and because the way her body was, the Black Dahlia's body was, I don't feel like talking about it. Not especially since it's YouTube, and especially since if kids watch this. But if y'all guys want to know more details about it, go to BuzzFeed Unsolved. And if y'all forget, I'll just put the name at the bottom. Go to BuzzFeed Unsolved and check out the video on the Black Dahlia, because they talk about the whole thing. But yeah, that's basically the whole case. Basically, they have more suspects and they actually have confessions, but I won't do that video unless y'all guys want me to. This was just like a backstory, what happened and stuff. So I may make a part 2 discussing the other suspects and discussing a little background about Elizabeth Short and discussing other confessions who claim they killed Elizabeth. Now, if y'all, okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It was really disturbing for me to talk about. I don't know, like, I researched this and I'm still like on here researching because there was some parts I couldn't remember, so I'm literally looking at my computer, but I know basically everything. Now guys, well, I know I'm just making sure I'm getting this case right so I don't say anything wrong. Now guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that video. If y'all want part 2 to this video where I'll be talking about confessions and other suspects, then make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to this video, hit that notification bell, and comment that you want part 2. If no one comments like and says that they want part 2, even if it's just one person, I don't care if it's just one person, but if no one says they want part 2, then I'm not going to get part 2. The only way I'm going to bring a part 2 out here is if you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and more importantly that I'll be checking is a comment. Like, if y'all want part 2, then y'all have to comment that you want part 2 this video, because there's more details I can still discuss. There's more details I can still discuss, but I won't do that until the next video unless y'all want me to. So make sure to comment that you want part 2. If you want part 2, make sure to comment, and the next video will be about confessions of suspects and a little background information. Now, and a possible other theories. This was just one of them, but like I said, comment if you want part 2. Comment that you want part 2, because that's the only way there's going to be a part 2 to this video is if y'all if y'all comment. So make sure to comment that y'all want part 2, and I enjoyed talking this week, guys. I hope y'all comment because I do want part 2, but like I said, you will have to comment and like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and more importantly, comment so I can like do a part 2. So I hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure to comment that y'all want part 2 to this video, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.